Meat City, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another episode of Kicking Aces here in World of Tanks. And today got something a little bit different for you. I am in the middle of my Boilermaker grind and it is really getting to me. So I need something fun. And that's what this replay is. It's just for fun. Before you have an immediate reaction, yes, this is an artillery replay, but not really. I promise. If you've been to the channel before, you know I wouldn't subject you to a battle replay where we're just looking down in the top-down artillery view. There's a little bit of that, but there's a lot of exciting stuff to come, and I will edit this video. It'll be sped up when I'm in the artillery view if there's nothing very interesting happening, and then I'll go back to normal speed when the drama starts to kick off. So we're on airfield, and I'm playing the U.S. Tier 3 Premium Artillery, the Sexton I. Yes, this thing is ridiculously overpowered. It's crazy, but it's about the most fun you can have playing any artillery in the game. And here we go. I took a bunch of shots there at the beginning of the game, missed them all, and we've got our first problem. A Stuart 1-4, the Tier 3, I think it's a Chinese tank, has broken through our lines and is charging at me. I missed my first shot. Now I'm angling my armor. One of the good things about this artillery, on top of everything else, it can bounce shots from low-tier tanks. And there we go. We put our shot into the Stuart and take it out in one hit. So this artillery piece, yes, I'm running Cola on it. This is my troll. I need to blow off some steam. I need to have some fun tank. The aim time is ridiculously good. The accuracy is ridiculously good. The rate of fire is ridiculously good. All of it is really good. About the only weakness of the tank is that it plays at Tier 3. And the reason that's a weakness is because a lot of the tanks there and a lot of those battles are crazy, run-around, scout fest, super fast tanks just blitzing through the lines, and it's a little tough to get an artillery pointed at a target because there's not a lot of, getting into position and shooting. But not the case here now. We've got a Hetzer who's looking our way. We take a shot and miss, and wow, his just grazes over the top of our tank there. We get lucky. I know I'm going to reload first, so I put another shot in, and then I back around the corner. And it's looking like it's going to take at least one more shot, maybe two, to take out this Hetzer. It's a German Tier 4 artillery. We do put one in. Now he's going to come around the corner. Can I reload in time? He's got that big old gun. It's aiming towards me. Here comes the shot. And yes, we're able to get our shot in before he's fully aimed and was comfortable letting go of that shot. And so we eliminate a very, very dangerous tank there on the enemy team. But as we can see, despite having a nice early start to the battle here, we're down 6-10, and things are not looking very good. This tank, this artillery piece, it can do a lot of things, but it doesn't have a turret. It's kind of slow to traverse. So, two light tanks breaking through the lines, or even one if it gets your side or your rear, it's going to be the end of you. But here we go. We've got a chance to turn things around. We've got a Tier 3 Panzer IV-A, put one shot in to finish off that heavily injured tank. Then we move up to try and stay out of the enemy artillery. We have had a couple of shots splash around us, so we know he's looking this way. And there we go. There is a UE-57. That's another Tier 3 tank destroyer, and he's looking at my little scout up in the corner. We're able to aim in, and once again, it's another kill. 2 shots, 2 kills there in a row, and that is our 4th total kill. Now we're aiming in at the top of the hill in the middle of the map, and it's the M8A1. That's the American tank destroyer. We're going to try and lead the target here. He's reversing. That's an open top tank. If we can put it into the open top there, that'll be enough. It didn't. It hit the side and wasn't enough to kill him, but my next shot from my ally does go in and take out that tank. So 3 shots, 3 hits there, and things are looking a little better. 9-11. It's a close game. This M3 Stuart camping the enemy base is beyond my range, but this M2 medium is within range. I'm able to put one in, and then I've advanced a little bit here. Yes, I can just sneak a shot in, another open top tank, and the shot goes in, another kill. That is our 5th, and we're 1 away from the top gun, and we've pulled the scores to within 1, and immediately they take 1 back. That seems to be the theme here. Every time we get a kill and bring the scores a little closer, the enemy takes out another one of our tanks. So we're waiting here for the scout. It's a PZ-38T. Yes, he pokes and pops up, and we get another shot in. Eliminate that tank. Now we have our top gun, and it's 11-3. But once again, the enemy takes out another one of our tanks. So it is 2-4. Just myself and this light tank. It's one-eyed Mullah in the T-127. We're going to see if we can turn this game around and carry a win for our team down here in the lower tiers. So I'm going to stick with my ally. I'm going to let him scout. and I'm going to try and put in some fire support. So we're going to work our way along this northern flank. I'm going to always make sure I'm in a position where I can support him and not get too far behind, because if something comes up behind me, I'm going to want to be able to at least give him a chance to come back and help. And then disaster strikes. The siren starts to go off. We know we need to head back. There's no way we can win this game unless we go back and stop the cap. So I turn around and head back towards the base. Of course, all of this is sped up, and we're going to try to get ourselves in the position here to put in some fire into the enemy that's in our base. We don't know which enemy it is. It's probably not going to be the artillery at this point, but there is a light tank and 2 tank destroyers, and there one of the tank destroyers is spotted. We do have some time, 45 seconds left, so we get ourselves set up. We're aiming, and it's a SAL 40. That's a Tier 4 French tank destroyer. We're going to aim. We need the shot to go in. It does. We have loaded the premium rounds here. As much troll as I can. I need these shots to count. I need everything to pen here if I'm going to help carry this game. We put a second shot in, but it's only a critical hit. No damage to the enemy. And there we can see there's the capper. It's the M3 Stuart, but we don't have a shot. Our gun elevation is not good enough to get over that ridge, so I'm trying to back up to get my gun arc high enough that I can support my friendly tank here. But One-Eyed Mullah, man, he's got this. He's got this in the bag. He is just schooling this other M3 Stuart, and he takes him out. And now it is 2 versus 3. It's a really close game. I think we have a chance to pull this one back. So we know that SAL 40 was approaching the base from the direction that I'm facing. So I'm going to get into cover here. I don't want to have too many angles of attack where the enemy can see me. I want to control the engagement. And now I'm going to start to advance, and there we go. We can see the SAL 40 is once again spotted. I'm going to try and provide some cover, and we get our gun on target, but once again, we don't have the gun arc to get a shot in here, so I'm trying to back up to do it, to provide some support, but One-Eyed Mullah, once again, has a nice engagement there, gets off clean, takes out the SAL 40, and now it's 2-2. Now this is very winnable, guys. So I know this is a little bit of a weird one. I hope you indulge me and just view this one for the fun that it is, right? This isn't a bragging game. This tank is overpowered. It's low tier. I understand all that. This one's just for fun, to show what a fun tank can do. And man, if you ever have the chance to buy this thing, go do it. It can make your day. So what I'm going to do here is now I'm going to support our light tank from the base. I have enough range where I can get shots into the enemy base, and I'm going to try and just cover our guy as he goes in here. And I'm hoping he'll go hunting for the enemy artillery, which is probably going to be back here somewhere. So I'm trying to anticipate where he's going, get my shots pre-aimed, and there we go. Oh, it's the Martyr 38T. So that's the tank destroyer. Our shot goes out, and it just splashes, does some track damage. The splash radius on this gun is very, very, very poor. If you don't hit the target, you're really not going to do much damage to it. Thankfully, our second shot did go in, and yes, it looks like that Martyr was sleeping. It was an AFK tank, so a bit unfortunate there. But it's this close to the game. We didn't know that at the time. And 7th kill is a 7th kill. We'll take it. So now it's just the the priest, the artillery on the enemy team. They've got 3 kills. We know they're competent. So our scout tank sets up in the cap circle, starts the capture point, and we know the artillery has to go towards him now, unless he's going to blind fire. And if he blind fires, I'll try to follow the tracers to where he's firing from. But as it stands right now, we're on our way to capture. I'm trying to cover the most obvious avenues of approach, and we should be able to, even if my ally gets spotted and taken out, I should be able to take out the enemy artillery with a well-placed shot or two from this vantage point. So we're waiting. It's tense here. We know the capture point is getting very close. The guy's got to make his move if he's going to try to interrupt, because if not, we're just going to win by capping. And then, oh my God, all of a sudden we get spotted. He's behind me. He went all the way around. No, the shot goes over and we're safe. Can I turn around and get the gun on the target here? An 8th kill is not a Radley Walters down here at tier 3, but it's always fun to get a high kill number like that in these tanks. And I'm trying to maneuver myself. It looks like it's not going to happen. I can't see the enemy tank. He's too close. And my friendly light tank there, One-Eyed Mullah, is able to finish off the cap and secure a victory for our team. What a what a blitz there. It wasn't quite as tense in real time because the sped up sections weren't in there, but I think all said and done, that was a fun game. Some crazy medals from that one. Not only the high caliber, the Gore medal for doing 10 times the amount of hit points in damage, which is crazy, and then a Stark's medal, so we took 2 hits and took out 2 enemy tanks. And of course, the ace tanker. I think this is my first ace tanker in this tank, and I've played it quite a bit. to go along with our top gun for 7 kills. So we can see 1,685 damage, 7 kills, and just shy of 1,400 base XP in the U.S. Sexton I. Do not get this tank confused with the British, the UK Sexton that sometimes goes on sale. That artillery piece is not as good. It's not good. It's just another artillery piece. But it's also, I think, a premium tank. So if you see the UK version, don't buy it. If you see the US version and you want a tank that you can just mess around with once in a while, have some fun, you're having a bad day, you had a bad run, load up this tank, have some fun, fling some shells, and terrorize the low tiers a little bit. This is the one that I recommend highly for it. But it's a tier 3 tank, so we won't pick on those guys too much. Usually you get one in, you have your fun, and then you get back to your grinds. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you could indulge me in that little bit of fun here. Like I said, I'm in the middle of the Boilermaker grind, and all these premium grinds are starting to get to me. So that was a fun one. It broke up the monotony for me. It's fun to do a not so serious video every once in a while. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please feel free to like and favorite the video. And as always, you can stay tuned to Meat City Gaming for all your World of Tanks gaming content. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.